try to clear
Okay.
all the doubts.
If possible, can you repeat? That would be helpful for us.
Yeah, now I will quickly repeat it.
Sure.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. So taking forward from the yesterday I have just given a quick introduction about the AI. What is the AI and all those things, and what are the concepts involved with the artificial intelligence. Okay, what are the different concepts are involved? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and agentic. These are the ones which we are going to cover as a part, except then the machine learning. We are not going to cover the machine learning over here. So as a part of this one, this will be artificial intelligence, deep learning, generative AI, and agentic AI we are going to go with. And prerequisites for this one is you should know at least one programming language you can to implement the AI. The best one you can go with is Python. And you should require some basic statistics to build the models and all those things. And a bit domain knowledge, it would be an added advantage. And if you have, as we are going to deal with the data, so here the math like visualization tools like Matplotlib, Seaborn, these are the Python libraries. And there are other tools like Tableau, Power BI, Excel. There are many more are there, which will be pretty handy if you know them, if you want to implement or you want to analyze the data. Okay. Now, and I gave it a lot of, I clarified a lot of queries yesterday. Now we are going to take it forward. Okay. And we are going to try to understand the very much core mechanism of the AI, artificial intelligence, and data science. See, the core mechanism in a sense, how exactly it works, on what basis the entire artificial intelligence works. Okay, so what is the core mechanism is, so first you are going to build a model. Okay, you are going to build a model over here. And this is your model. Okay, this model, I will just put on a note over here. This is our model. This model, now I will explain you what is a model. I'm going to explain you. This model, you are going to give the data. So this is my data. Let's take it. This is my data. And this, we are going to pass on the data to my model over here. Like this. I'm going to pass on the data to the model. And this model will be intelligent enough. What it will do, it will go through this data. Okay, it's complete data. And it will learn from the data. And it will become intelligent. Okay, see, we are going to give the data to the model. Model will learn from this data. It will extract the insights from the data and it will become intelligent. Once it is intelligent, okay, you ask a question to this model relevant to this data and it is going to give you the answer. See, whatever the data you are giving it, based on that data, it will extract the insights, complete knowledge it will extract from that over here. And based on this data, once the model get like it is acquire the knowledge, so once you ask the question related to this, it will give you the answer. Yeah, this is pretty very effective, this process. Now if you take it like if you are giving this data as a cancer data, okay? Now, cancer data means cancer patients data. If you are giving the cancer patient data, automatically your model will learn from data, and if you are giving any new patient details, it will say that whether that patient is having the cancer or not. This is done on a very early stage. Now, this will work as like a doctor. You can see it as the model will work as a doctor based on the data. Now, suppose you are giving this one a stock data, stock market data, or any company details, the stock market price. You are giving it over here. So it will learn from this stock market data. And if you are asking it a question like, what will be the stock price in the future? Whether it will grow or it will fall down, or I will be in the losses or the profit, it will tell you the answers based on that. Yes, it will say. Now, again, what is the accuracy? Accuracy is pretty good. You can rely on that and you can move forward. This is the what we will be doing in the AI. Okay, AI is nothing but this is the core mechanism of the AI. If you are talking about machine learning, if you are talking about deep learning, if you are talking about Gen AI, everywhere this is the funda. You will give the data to the model, and model will learn from the data, and it will start giving the answers, or it will start doing the predictions. Now, the $1 million question is, what does this model look like? Okay, see, this model is nothing but it is a program based on algorithm. It's a simple program which is based on the algorithm. Now, again, you may get a doubt over here. What is this algorithm we are speaking about? So, algorithm is like, you can say it as, there is maths. Okay? Mathematics. Mathematics deals with the numbers and formulas. Right? And this maths is having a branch of the maths which we usually call it as statistics. Okay, we call this one as statistics. And statistics deals with the data. Okay, and statistics also has a formula. And these formulas usually we will call it as algorithms. Now, again, there will be a different definitions. We'll be seeing it. What is that definition will be like? Step-by-step process involved in implementation of statistical formulas. So, what are those step-by-step process is? Apply the predefined steps which we are going to apply on the data, and this data we are going to apply on these formulas. So this is what is called as a model. So program based on algorithm. Okay, this is what is called as model. So now you have the basic, very much core understanding of your artificial intelligence process. You are going to get the data and you are going to give the data to the model. Model will extract the knowledge out of that, and it is going to start doing the predictions. Now, when it comes to the basic level, okay, we call it as a machine learning. Now, when it is a bit of complicated problems, like dealing with the images, dealing with the understanding the human language, we call it as a deep learning. Now, when you are dealing with the extreme level, we call it as Gen AI. generative AI. Now, in the generative AI, what is the difference between your normal machine learning and deep learning and generative AI means? Machine learning, it will take the data and you ask a question relevant to this data, it will give you the answer. The deep learning, this data will be changed. This data will be changed to the images, or we will go with the sequence to sequence data. What do you mean by sequence to sequence? Text data, a lengthy text data we are going to deal with. And that is what is the deep learning will do. When it comes to the generative AI, our data size will be very, very huge. Literally, it is very huge, the data size will be. That is what is happens with your generative AI. Okay, this is again the core mechanism is this. Okay, now let's see what is the major difference. Now let me make you understand how what is this artificial intelligence does. So if you take it like artificial intelligence, okay, now okay, artificial intelligence has two major. Now let's take it artificial, the word artificial. What do you mean by the word artificial is? What do you mean by the word artificial?
Not real.
Okay, which is not real. Yeah, you can say it as which is like
Man-made.
man-made, or which is like not natural, not real or not man-made or the real. Now example of this one is artificial trees. There are natural trees are there and artificial trees are there. Artificial trees, we make it using like, you can take it as a wood, or you can take it as a plastic, or you can use the rubber over here. Anything you can use to make it. Now, when it comes to the case of other things like artificial flowers, now you will use to make this one like plastic or paper, etc. over here, like this. So now when you look at the artificial trees, okay, there are natural version of the trees and there's an artificial version, which are a replica of your natural version. Now flowers, the same thing. There's an artificial flowers are there are natural flowers are there, right? In the same way, artificial intelligence means the intelligence which is not natural, or in other words, man-made intelligence. Okay, intelligence which is, now don't take this as a definition, I'm making you understand intelligence which is not natural, or we can say it as intelligence made by the humans. Clear? Now, this is artificial intelligence. Now, what is a natural intelligence? What is a natural intelligence? Now, I talked about natural trees, natural flowers. Now, when the artificial intelligence is there, what is natural intelligence? Yes, please. Natural intelligence are nothing but we humans. Humans are naturally intelligent. We are born intelligent and we will grow it, increasing our intelligence. And what is this artificial intelligence is? You are giving the intelligence, whatever the human intelligence is there, that you are passing into a machine over here. That machine, we called it as a model. Okay, this is the model. We are passing the intelligence into this machine or model, artificial. This is our model. And we are passing the intelligence into the model artificial. How you are passing? Through data. We are having some data over here. Through data, we are going to pass it. Clear? So this data is the one which plays a very important role in artificial intelligence. Without data, there is no artificial intelligence. Okay, so hope you got the basic understanding of this. As I told you over here, the artificial intelligence is based on mechanism like you're going to give the data to the model, and model will extract the knowledge from the data. What is this model? It is nothing but a program based on this algorithm. Now, I gave you a basic understanding over here. What is this artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is nothing but you are invoking the intelligence into a model or into a machine so that it can behave like humans. That is what is called as artificial intelligence. Okay, now this artificial intelligence is being implemented in a different ways. Okay, artificial intelligence is implemented in the different ways. Multiple ways. Okay, what is the first one? First one, we will call it as machine learning. Second one is deep learning. Third one is generative AI. Fourth one is agentic AI. Okay. Again, there is one more, is there reinforcement learning and all these things. The reinforcement learning is slightly different from all these things, because all these things, they are data dependent. These all are data dependent. I can give it, all these things are data dependent. Okay. When it comes to the case of okay, when it comes to the reinforcement learning, it is slightly different. Reinforcement learning. I'm going to explain you the major difference between them. I'm going to explain. Okay. Now, this is, you can take it as kind of we are using very less reinforcement learning. Some cases we will use it where there is no data with us. We will go with the reinforcement. Okay, anyhow. So this is how we know now what is the core mechanism behind your AI, artificial intelligence. That is, you are going to give the data and the model will become intelligent and it is going to. And I explained you what is this artificial intelligence is. Artificial intelligence is, in a simple terminology, you are invoking the intelligence into a machine artificially. What do you mean by this? How you are going to do it? We are going to do it with the help of the data. We will pass on the data into this and it will commit. Okay. Now, next one is how it is implemented. ML, DL, generative AI, and agentic AI. Now, and we will talk about the reinforcement also. Now, let's see the major difference between your data science and artificial intelligence and your machine learning and deep learning, all these things. So we are going to see it, data science versus artificial intelligence versus machine learning versus deep learning versus generative AI. Okay, I will explain you what is the agentic AI. So, okay, this is the thing what we are going to look at. Okay, first let's talk about the data science. See, how you are going to, define the data science. So data science, we can put it in a simple terminology, like we can say it as it is a process of extracting knowledge from the data is called as data science. Okay, it is again, if you want to implement the data science, you require the multiple fields. It's not that one single field. So we can say it as like multiple fields. We use the term called as interdisciplinary. Okay. What is data science? Data science is an interdisciplinary field that uses or which is used to extract knowledge from the data, okay, by using scientific methods is called as data science. Okay, what is this? Data science is an interdisciplinary field of field which is used to extract knowledge from the data. Now here, when we are talking about data, we are talking about the structured and unstructured data. Now I'm going to explain you. Just give me a minute. Unstructured data. Okay. Using scientific methods. Okay. A data science is an interdisciplinary field which is used to extract knowledge from the data and using the scientific methods. Now, this knowledge is nothing but is grabbed by our model and the model will become intelligent. Now, this model can be anything. This model can be anything. Now, your chat GPT is there. That is a model. It is learned from the data, what is provided, and it is giving you the answers. Okay. So, the chat GPT or Gemini, or you take a DeepSeek, all these comes under the category of the models, which are trained with the data. Of course, the size of the data matters a lot over here. So they are trained with a humongous volume of data, and that will extract the knowledge out of this data. This process is called as data science. Data science is a process of extracting knowledge from the data using scientific methods. Now, when you are talking about the scientific methods, means these are nothing but the statistical formulas or mathematical formulas, anything it can be. Statistical and mathematical form. Again, guys, usually the people get confused and they may feel a bit panic, like, okay, we don't want to do with the mathematics again or statistics. It will be not like that. Here the Python comes into the picture. It will take care of all the complexity. It is, the Python libraries plays a very vital role in implementing the AI kind of stuff, not to worry about. Okay, now this data science was introduced in the year, says the term data science was first coined in the year 2000, in the year 2000. It was coined in the year 2000. By whom? By a gentleman called as, William S. Cleveland. Is the one who actually coined the term called as data science. Okay, when in the year 2000. And this is about your data science. What is artificial intelligence then? As I told you, now artificial intelligence is nothing but it is a process of invoking or passing on the intelligence into the machines. Now again, this is a basic what do you call it as a definition. But actually, if you want to define an artificial intelligence, we can say that it is a part of your computer science. Okay, it is a part of your computer science, which is used to build the intelligent machines which are capable of performing the task similar to that of humans. Okay, so it is a science. Definitely, it is a science which is used to, develop the intelligent machines. Okay, it's a field of, you can say it as computer science, which is used to build the intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that typically requires human intelligence. Okay, that is what is called as artificial intelligence. What is this? I can say that AI is a field of computer science which is used to build intelligent machines, okay, intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that I will give it as task machines capable of performing the task which require human intelligence. Or we can also say it in a simple terminology. It is a process of developing intelligent machines which behave like humans. You can say it like this. This is an official one. This you can use it just like, a alternate stuff, you can use it. Or you can also say it as artificial intelligence refers to the intelligence displayed by the machines that stimulates human intelligence. You can say that one also. Artificial intelligence refers to intelligence displayed by machines that simulates human intelligence. This is about the artificial intelligence. Now you may ask me a question, okay, when this came into the existence? See, artificial intelligence was first coined, okay? AI was coined in the year 1956. Yes. And this was coined by a gentleman called as John McCarthy. John McCarthy. And where he coined on the dais of, actually there was a conference going on that conference this gentleman was invited, and he used the term called as artificial intelligence. Okay, where it was, there was a conference called as Dartmouth conference. Where it was with the MIT. Dartmouth Conference of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Dartmouth is a college under the MIT, and they conducted a conference which is called as Dartmouth Conference. And there, this gentleman, John McCarthy, he came down and he expressed what is this artificial intelligence. Now, again, you should understand one thing. Now, this gentleman, when John McCarthy came on the dais of Dartmouth conference, he started speaking about the artificial intelligence. Okay, but he was not having anything materialistic, nothing practically he was not having, but he explained the end-to-end process of developing the intelligent machines. He completely explained the end-to-end process of developing the intelligent machines. That is what is. Okay. Artificial intelligence. Now the next one is, now please remember these names. That is John McCarthy. Okay. Now okay, sorry for that. Now the next one is machine learning. Machine learning. So again, this was coined in the year 1959. Okay, it was coined in the year 1959. Now, according to this machine learning, what is exactly the machine learning is? It is nothing but, it is a process of developing. Okay, it is a process of developing intelligent machines which can learn by itself without explicitly programmed. So in this, we are not going to perform, we are not going to provide the we are not going to give them any change in the coding explicitly to learn it. It will learn by itself. That is what is called as machine learning. So the machines will learn by itself. Now I am going to just show you over here. Now, how exactly it happened was, this was again ML was coined by coined in the year 1959, and this was coined by a gentleman called as Arthur Samuel. And what is, according to him, is machine learning. Now, again, you should understand one thing. Here, machine learning was coined by Arthur Samuel, not like, he was experienced something. Based on his experience, he came up with the term called as, machine learning. So how you will define the machine learning? So we will give it as machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that allows machine to extract knowledge or intelligence from data by itself without explicitly programmed. So what is this will do is like machine will learn by itself. Now, what exactly happened? Why this gentleman, the author Samuel, came up with this one is actually he was working in 1952. Sorry, in 1952, he was working with IBM. He was working with IBM. And while he was working with IBM, he developed a program, okay, that is called as checkers program. You can take it as like checkers program as chess program, something like this. Checkers is actually it's a game. So he developed a online version of this game. So now he invited all his friends to come down and play this game. So what their friends were observing is now this is not so powerful game. It is a very simple game. So all these people were able to defeat this what do you call it as checkers program within like maybe around 5 to 10 moves, 10 to 15 moves or something like that. Maybe around 10 to 15 moves they were able to defeat this program. But what happened was, now suppose just think that you went this week and you defeated this one within 12 moves. Just take that. And after now you want to play this game again. So what you did it is you went to this program once again after 2 weeks. 2 weeks you went to this play this game again. Now when you reach up and when you are trying to defeat the same one, it was you are not able to defeat it. It is previously it was taking only 12, 10 to 12 moves to defeat it. But now it may be defending itself and it may be take like 20 to 25 moves for you to defeat it. So now when you look at the author Samuel and when you inquire, did he change anything in the program? Then he said that no, I didn't do any changes. Now, how is this happening? A program which was 2 weeks back, which you can defeat it within 10 moves or 12 moves. Now, after 2 weeks, when you are going there and playing the same program, it is taking like around 25 moves. How is that happening? Now, here, what the author Samuel observed is, as more and more people are playing over here, this program is learning from that. Whatever the moves are about to come down, it is able to learn it. Okay? And it is becoming intelligent. And it is able to defend it. Maybe if continuously the people will play over a year or something, it may be very strong. That program may be very strong. So this is a machine which is learning by itself, is called as machine learning. So how it works? The machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that allows the machines to extract knowledge from the data by itself without explicitly programmed. Now, how this is done actually? So machine learning, will enable the systems, or it provides the systems to learn the patterns from the data and Later on, by learning these patterns, it will start doing the predictions. Okay, that is what exactly happens. The machines will learn the patterns from the data. Okay, now this is quickly about the machine learning. Again, this was done in again like Dartmouth conference in the year of MIT 1950. Okay. And again, the machines here, we will be having a different types of learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement. All these things comes into the picture. Now, as a part of this course, we are not going to learn the machine learning. We will be directly jumping into the deep learning. Okay. Now, what is a deep learning? See, the one thing you have to understand about the deep learning is, first thing, whenever you come across the term deep learning, so you have to remember the human brain. Okay, human brain. So the deep learning is a concept. It is nothing but it is a subset of the machine learning, which is based on the biological neural network of the humans. Humans' biological neural network means it is nothing but the human brain. Okay, it is nothing but the human brain. We are going to, based on the human brain, we are going to do it. Now I will explain you. Just give me a minute. So I can say it as deep learning is subset of machine learning that which uses artificial neural network, which is based on biological neural network. That is nothing but human brain. So this this entire deep learning is based on the human brain, how it behaves, how the human brain grab the information, how it process the information, and all these things. Now, if you take it, now human brain is a very complicated structure. Still, we don't have a complete understanding how it works. But we have the basic understanding that, there are some cells. There are some cells are there. These cells, we call it as neurons. I'll give it as neurons. Like this. They say that there are some billions and billions of neurons are there in the human brain. So what is this neurons will do is, like, it will take the input. Now let's take it, our source of input will be different stuff. Like, for example, you can say the eyes is a source of input, or the sound, hearing, ears is a source of input, or you can say it as your skin is again a source of input. All these are the source of input for your brain. So now let's take it, you are observing a person over here, like, okay, now you are observing a person over here. Okay, now as soon as you see this information is passed on, this is my first neuron. Now, this is my second neuron, this is my third neuron and fourth. So as we see a person or an object, the first neuron will grab the first set of information. Like for example, if I'm seeing a person, now it may grab like eyes of the person. And this may grab the hairstyle of the person. And the third one may grab the nose of the person. And maybe fourth one may grab the like cheeks or the mouth of the person. Okay, ears, mouth, or in. Now, these will grab each and every. Now, first one will grab the eyes, it will give out the rest, and second one will grab the second one, and then third one will be grabbing. So I'm giving a very broad view. Okay. So now, whenever next time you see that person and you will recognize that person, so what will happen? These all neurons will be coming together and it will recognize, help us to recognize this person. That is what exactly happens. All these neurons, whatever are there, different neurons, will grab, they will come together and okay. Now that is the reason why you see, if you see a person, eyes only, now your favorite hero eyes are shown, you are able to recognize that he is so and so person. But you know, individually when we ask, like, can you please describe us like your favorite hero eyes, you may not be so sure. But when only eyes of that person is shown, you are able to recognize it or you are able to grab that. Okay, that is because of this neuron. Okay, now you got the importance of the neurons. So what this deep learning people did it is, they made, now this is one neuron, second neuron, third neuron, they are all connected because each neuron will be grabbing one information or one feature. They act like a network. This act like a network over here. Network of neurons holding all the information. So, and yeah, you can take it as like that, microservices. Now, what this is nothing but your, we call it as biological neural network. Okay, biological neural network. Now, based on this biological neural network, what we did it is, we built an artificial neuron like this. This is my first artificial neuron. This is a second artificial neuron. And this is the third artificial neuron. And this is a fourth artificial neuron. Okay. Now, this is artificial version of the neuron over here. So, this we usually give a term called as perceptron. We call it as perceptron. This is the first perceptron, second perceptron, third perceptron, and fourth. They all are interconnected like this. Like this, they are all are interconnected. So first perceptron, second and third, like this, we are going to have it, the perceptrons. So again, you are going to give the input. Now I'm giving it as input over here, input 1, input 2. Now like this, how we are getting the input. The same way I'm giving you the input. Now this one will take the first level of features, how this ear took the eyes, hair, and you know, like nose and mouth, something like this. The same way, this will take the every feature, every important feature, it is going to take it. This is called as perceptron, or we may also, you may hear calling it as node. Okay, they are all interconnected. Remember that they are interconnected. Now they are all perceptrons, they are connected in a network. But what is this actually artificial version of your neuron? This is artificial version of your neuron. So they all are connected in a network. We call them as artificial neural network. AN, artificial neural. Your entire deep learning is based on this network, artificial neural network. Now, when you are dealing with the images, we will use the CNN, that is convolutional neural network. When we are dealing with like text data, we use it RNN. We use the RNN, CNN and RNN. Like this, we are going to use it. Clear? So this is the way our deep learning will work. Again, see, deep learning was used from the long time, 1960s, 1950s, they came into this perceptron. Perceptron was introduced by a gentleman called as Frank Rosenberg in the year 1957, again in the same Dartmouth conference. Now, here you should understand one thing. Dartmouth conference is nothing but, they conducted a series of conferences, 5 years, 1956, 57, 58, 59, and 60. And, each year some or other new thing came into the, limelight. So the perceptron is nothing but an artificial neuron, was introduced by the Frank Rosenberg in 1957 using the Dartmouth conference. Okay. Now, here, later on, because there was some drawbacks with this, later on in 2006, there was a gentleman, there is a gentleman called as Jeffrey Hinton. He introduced a concept called as backpropagation. Now, we are going to see this one very detailedly, backpropagation in the future, and because this is a backbone of your deep learning. Okay. In 2006. Now, what is this? Jeffrey Hinton is currently the head of Google, head of AI. Google AI team is there, right? He's the head of Google AI team. And he is the one, the cause for your TensorFlow, Keras, all these libraries. His team was able to do that. So this is quickly about your deep learning. Now, what is Gen AI then? See, Gen AI recently came into the existence. It is because of your Google, is there, right? Google introduced a concept called as transformers. Based on the transformers, there were two things were introduced. One is called as birth. They call it as and GPT. Okay, these two were introduced based on the transformers. There is something called as transformers. Now, if I try to explain it also, it is really a bit complicated. So just take it, transformers is a concept. And using this concept, the birth and GPT. And from here, you have the chat GPT. Chat GPT. Okay. So again, your llama and LangChain, all these things comes over here in the chat GPT. Okay. So from the GPT, under the GPT, it will come down. So how you will define your generative AI? See, generative AI is something a bit unique. How it is unique means, I will tell you. See, all these things, the basic concept is same. You are going to give the data and the model will learn from the data and it will start doing the prediction. When it comes to the machine learning, it is like, it is a small problems we are going to deal with it. And like cancer data, when you give it and you ask the question, it will start giving you the answer. That is what happens with your machine learning. When it comes to the deep learning, it deals with a bit complicated problems. There are two major complicated problems it is going to deal with. One is images. It deals with the images, which we call it as computer vision. And second one is called as, NLP, natural language processing. This we deal with the text. Okay. Now, the example of this one is Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa. Now, this one, the best example is driverless cars. All these things comes under this. Now, what is the difference between your Gen AI and your deep learning and machine learning? Is, see, first in this, whatever data you are going to give it, based on the data, it will try to give you the solution. That's whatever the data is given based on the data. Now, if you are giving images of, like you can take it the images of cars, vehicles, all transportation, vehicles, bikes, buses, lorry, all these things. And then you show it, it will learn from that. And if you show a picture, it will say that what is that picture is all about. It is a car or it is an, a bus or a lorry or a bike or a cycle, whatever, auto or whatever it is going to do that. That's what it will be done by your deep learning and machine learning. When it comes to the generative AI, it will take the question and it will regenerate the things. Literally, it will regenerate the things. That is what exactly happens with your generative AI. Now, a simple example I will show you. So I will just quickly put on a note over here. Generative AI. What is this generative AI is? It is a type of artificial intelligence that focus on creating new content. Altogether new content it will create. Okay. And it is a subset of deep learning. Deep learning and reinforcement learning. It should be not deeping. Deep learning and reinforcement. Now, it can deal with, okay, it can generate the outputs like text generation, and it can generate like image generation and audio generation and also music generation, etc. Like all these things you will be dealing. So it can generate outputs like text generation, image generation, audio generation, and music generation. This is what it will be doing. And Yes, Mahesh, yes, the NLP is a part of your deep learning. Neurons or the model, both are same. See, neurons and model are not same. Neurons are nothing but a part of the model. Model is completely, it's a blend of different neurons you are going to combine together. You will be preparing the model over here. Yes, comes under the chat GPT, comes under the generative AI. Chat GPT, Gemini, and LangChain and Llama, all these things comes under the generative AI. Okay. Now, this is about your generative AI. Now, what is a agentic AI is nothing but, see, now the problem with it used to be, not now, it used to be, see, generative AI, you are going to give it a very large, very large volume of data. You are going to give it a very large volume of data to model, and it will learn from it. Now, this learning process will be very expensive and very lengthy process. It may take weeks and sometimes it may take months together. So, for example, if you are training a generative AI model, now this is the model I'm having, and you are giving the entire world data to this, and it took like maybe 1 month to get trained. Okay. Now you started the training in the 1st of March and it went on till 31st of March. Let's see it. Total, it went on 31st of March. So what happened is over here, in this 1 month time, whatever that now you started training on 31st, till 31st, whatever is happened, that all you trained over this time. And whatever happened in 31st to the 1st of March, 1st of March to 31st of March, that will not be given to your. So your latest information with the generative AI model will be lacking. It lacks the latest information. Okay, so what happened was there was a new concept was introduced. Now, for just imagine this process of training is taking 1 month. Now, after that, you release this model. Now, again, within 1 month or 2 months, again you are training. Again, it is taking 1 month. Again, that 1 month data is missed out. During the training process, whatever happened, that 1 month data is missed out. So, latest information, the generative AI was lacking. Okay, so what exactly happened was there was a concept was released with called as agentic AI, RAC. We call it as RAC. So what is this is nothing but you are going to give the patch of data to the generative AI. No need to train it complete entire data. So you're going to give it whatever the missed out data is there on the daily basis or weekly basis, you can give it to the model. And model will learn from this agentic AI and it will be updated with the data, with the latest information. Okay, that is the advantage of agentic AI. So that is what exactly happens with the generative AI and agentic AI. Now, again, if you ask, your actual coding skills will be over here, deep learning. When it comes to the case of generative AI, we are going to use the coding, but here almost we will use the similar kind of stuff. Whatever already coded, we are going to use it for our own purpose and we will move forward. That is what exactly happens. That is what is called as your generative AI. Clear, guys? Chalo. I'm going to halt it over here and we will continue the tomorrow we will go with the next level. We will go with the life cycle of data science, artificial intelligence, and then we will jump into the different concepts that how you get the data, how you will gather like different mechanisms we use to gather the data, cleaning process, all these things we are going to see it tomorrow. Okay, chalo guys, I will stop it. Any queries, please?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes. What about LLM, sir? I didn't get, I keep on hearing about LLMs, large language models,
That is nothing but your generative AI.
generative AI. Are
Yes.
you planning to even, is it part of, this course LLM creation?
Yeah, without LLMs, there's no generative AI.
Okay, okay. I'm not aware of that. That's what.
And
I'm just beginner.
you know, without LLMs, there's no generative AI.
Okay. And one more thing, how long this course will take?
100 working days,
Okay.
100
Almost
classes.
3.5, 4 months. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Can you share the curriculum? Like, can you show the curriculum?
Actually, the curriculum is there. I missed it out. I was supposed to tell you tomorrow first class we will start with the curriculum itself,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
you can coordinate with the admin people. They are the ones who is holding the soft copy of my curriculum. You can directly they will share you over the email or the WhatsApp, whatever, because your contacts are there with them.
Yeah. And will this be more a practical towards the industry or a more theoretical? How what is the approach you want to take? Like, we understand like everybody cannot be an expert in everything. I'm from ERP background, so more like all this theory is good for understanding, but more at a practical level,
See, you are doing an overview about how the things will go on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm giving a complete overview. Now, after completion of these 3-4 days classes, you will get a complete understanding of end-to-end stuff. Then we will go with the technical stuff and then we will start implementing them. So it will be completely practical oriented.
Okay, thank you. And the other thing, so since Python is the language, will you be training or do you expect us to get Python trained?
See,
Like,
I'm going to give you, I told you yesterday this one, sorry I missed it out. See, I'm going to give you a 1 week stuff on Python.
okay,
And make you comfortable with 1 week, whatever is required for us. And from there on, you are also provided with 170 videos of the Python where you
got it.
can learn by yourself. Of course, now if you face any problem, I'm always there. You can ask me. We will take a special class and I will clarify your doubts, whatever
No
is.
problem. Yeah, that input is good. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, sir.
Mahesh, Chat GPT does not give any images. Why Chat GPT does not give images? Is it? Okay. Let me try it out. Just give me a second. I wanted to generate some flying zebra over oceans. Yeah, I think Mahesh, it gives the images.
Hi, sir.
Yeah,
This
hi.
is yeah. Actually, how this is going to help for an experienced people, like how in what way they can put it as in, if they want to change the career to yeah artificial intelligence generative AI.
I'm not getting you.
No, actually, I'm a 14 years experience. So with .NET development. So now I want to move to Gen. So how can this will help me with the whatever
See,
course?
ma'am, like whatever you are doing,
Mm.
that has to be, um, you know, now how it will move on is we are observing a revolution. Everything will be coming under the AI. You can't avoid it. If you are a .NET background, you are having a Java background or Python background, whatever you have to accept the fact that all this will come under the AI. They have to use the AI, whatever you are doing. So 100% it will be using the AI. So tomorrow, if you want to move on to the AI, so all your previous experience of 12 years or 15 years, whatever it is, that will be really handy along with your, like maybe you are working as a project manager or a team lead or whatever it may be. That all experience will be handy along with your Gen AI experience, Gen AI knowledge.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Mahesh, like I didn't understand what do you mean by about images along with the text. Can you tell me one particular thing? We will try it out. And one more thing, if you want to get it an extreme level outputs, you have to take the pro of the chat GPT. There's a pro version will be there. Then you can take it the pro version and it will provide you the because it is a multi-model, it will work with the images and it works with the text also. But it is you have to take that, you have to pay some money and we have to take it. Then it will get you all the solutions, whatever you want. Okay, any more questions, guys? Any more questions, please?
Yeah, Arjun, one out of context, the question is like, is there anything you will recommend to know about all this happening AI tools? Like every day the tools are changing, right? So it's becoming like, how do you search a tool? Like, is there anything you can refer one site where we can, this is good site to see the tools for any requirement?
Um, See, actually, there are many websites are there which will give you which provides you the latest updates on the AI.
Yeah.
So some of them are, I can say it as, we are having, like, you can take over the relevant websites, like you can take over the relevant websites and then you can get it the AI Google Blob is one of them is there, and
Okay.
there is Arvix, and there is like Open AI blog is there. So
Okay.
these all are some of the blogs which will give you updated, they will keep you updated with the news and all the web information about the AI and generative AI. There's so
Got it.
many are there, like
Okay.
there is like venture best, MIT technologies,
Yeah.
is there. All these things are there. You can use any of them. Again,
Okay.
there are n number of stuff is there.
Yeah, that's the reason. Like, if some person will say, okay, you can do this from here. Again, you see another video, you see a new tool. Oh, this can do this. So, where is this like one stop where we can see everything? Okay.
See,
That's it.
it will be happening like this from here on.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
that
it.
like now a decade ago. Now
Yeah.
there was a like there used to be a standardization for some time, but here nowadays, like, yeah, if each there's a lot of competition is going on and each and every startup is coming up with some new applications which
Yes.
is covered with the AI. So
Yes.
one application will be better over the others. So
Right.
definitely, like you have to keep you posted. You have to be updating yourself again, and each and every application, whatever is being used, this all are now they are giving a like there is a runaway is there. Runaway is an application which generates the videos.
Okay.
Now you give a context and it will generate the videos. Now again, if you go and ask for some videos for free of cost, no, it will not generate. You have to
Got it.
pay some
Pay for
amount
it. For
and
the
you have to take it. So there will be a lot of really some of them are very beautiful applications are there, but you have to pay them like approximately $10 to $15
yeah.
per, and then you have to use it. Again, it makes sense when you are using it. Okay,
Yes.
are
Yeah.
using it very professionally or for some of your other stuff, then it makes sense. You're paying 1,500 per month and you're just using for the fun sake, it doesn't make any sense. So
Yes.
again, everything we can't expect that everything will be free. So
Right.
this will be the one you will be getting a lot of information from this. You can enroll to them and you will be getting a daily information on that.
Yeah. And other things, so AI tools is not what enterprises look at, right? Like companies, like what we are software engineers, and we now learning this context. We are trying to be an AI engineer, not somebody who uses tools, because any kid can also use a tool nowadays. Like they can go, but we are developing. So these tools are not relevant for enterprise. They're more commercial front. But for organizations, that is where we learn this deeper concepts and be a AI engineer, right?
Actually, the way you will be working is you are going to integrate the AI and Gen AI for their client projects. Now, all these the existing tools are there, right? They are commercial tools which you can use it for your own purpose.
Right.
Okay. And now, if you are now, you can't expect your client will be using these tools. No way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
And
Yeah.
so what you will be doing is you are going to integrate the AI power or Gen AI power with your client project.
Yes, got it.
Then it makes sense where
Yeah.
exactly you will be using. Now, you can't, you are not working with a startup where they are building up the applications and all those things. It's not like that. You are going to implement this, whatever the integration stuff is there with your client project, you are going to integrate it. Then it makes all the sense and it cut off the efforts of the client and it cut off the cost of the client in so many different ways.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys. Okay, what is this job description? Just a minute. Bachelor's degree equivalent and 2 years experience with the software development. 1 experience of data structure. 1 year experience with Gen.
Yeah, hi Shrikant. I posted this just to answer Sandeep's question that this is what we're trying to learn in a way, right? And this is what we're aiming for, large language models, so that we can qualify for
See,
these
Yeah.
positions,
actually,
right?
the people
This is an
are
example.
getting confused over here now, thinking that like Java, like .NET, like Python, AI is an alternative. No, AI is not an alternative for them. These all programming languages, whatever you are using, if you are going to integrate these applications with AI, you are going to integrate all these applications in all in the future. Each and every application will be powered with the AI. 100%, that's for sure. Now, usually the people think that, okay, now where I'm, what I am, how I will place it when I'm moving on. No, it's not like that. If you are having some previous experience, use that previous experience and say that I've worked with that Gen AI or something like that, and you can do it. And each and every application, whatever you are using, whatever you are building now, they are going to be powered with the AI. That's for sure. And your Gen AI or deep learning or machine learning, whatever it is, but these all will be powered with the AI. That's for sure. 100% sure. That's how the things will go on in the future. So if you are any developer, you are most welcome to get into the AI, and you are going to use your previous experience along with the Gen AI or the deep learning experience in building up the applications. That's how the things will go. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Chalo. I will stop it over here, and let's meet tomorrow to continue with the things, guys. Okay. Thank you.